Good. Because he can't just keep mincing up into canter and using it. Good. Excellent. And keep asking him to accelerate a little. And again, really take your hips through as you ask. Very good. Praise him for that. Good boy. They're lovely steps. And do give him a canter this way, but accelerate the trot and then canter through it. That was good. But, oh, okay, sorry. But then again, move the canter. If you're going to stay in the canter, move it. You know, don't just let him sit back. He needs to have a lot more movement coming through in this canter. That's good. Yeah, you can go light seat. That's fine. Good. And when you sit back on him, keep this canter. So imagine you just touch your seat bones down into the saddle, pull your shoulders back up, and remain in that forward canter. Flex him a little bit more to the left. Good. Exactly. Keep that canter energy, and then come onto a smaller circle around me. So just spiral downwards, but try and keep the engine really coming. That's good. Super. Okay, so it's a much smaller circle now. And flex him a little left there. Super. How does he feel there? Yeah, it looks great. Okay, so I want you to make a more obvious smaller circle, and then you're going to leg yield him out of the circle through the canter. So quite small. Good. Good. And now push him out, left leg on, and just push him over and outwards again. Yeah, very nice. Now accelerate. Good. Lovely. Well done. Very good. Trot when you're ready. And again, just hold your thigh into the saddle, soften the lower leg, lift your stomach and your chest up, and ask him to trot. Good. Keep the foot. Yeah, lovely forward. That's super. Right, keep this as your tempo and change the rein. How does that feel now? Yeah, looks good. I think sometimes, you know, when you get just like gets a little bit stuck, you've just got to challenge him, because I think it's habit more than anything else. You know, and you both got a little bit into it. You know, you've accepted it, he's carried it on. And if he does that to you, where he's a little bit rude and peepy, use flexion and be like, come on, and forward still. That's it, good. Very good, this is the trot we want. Is he seeing something? It just looks to have kind of lit up a bit. Good, accelerate. Yeah, praise him. So every time he's prepared to go to there, that's when you tell him he's a good boy, so that he gets the difference from you, that you're happy when he just takes you forward. Okay, keep this trot, keep the tempo, and then gradually bring the circle smaller through the trot. And just imagine again this way, that you just turn your body just a little bit more this way. That's better. Smaller still, and keep the energy. That's good, because he's quite committed there. You know, the steps are good, and he now looks fairly level behind. You know, when I first see him, he always looks a little bit like he's not stepping through equally, whereas now he definitely is. Still come small. He's been very, very generous with this circle. That's it. And work to flex him. So when he gets stuck, accelerate. And if he canters, accelerate. That's it. And then ask him to flex again, because he's just coming at you again with that, I can't do it, so I'll tense all up and get all backward at you. Go on, just ride through it. Exactly. Praise him when he responds to you. Lovely. Keep doing it until you get through this bit where he just keeps getting a little bit stuck. And it's you challenging it, but challenging it in a positive way and making him come forward through. Good. Excellent. Very good. That's super. Yeah, and really go forward again and then canter. So we're like 3, 2, 1, go. Hop, hop, go. Yes, good, well done. So he's wanting to strike that canter going forward. And again, more. One more. That's it, good. And again, praise him when he does respond to you, so he knows he's doing the right thing. That's lovely. So you can bring the tempo back a fraction, but keep him jumping underneath you. So he's like canter jump, canter jump, canter jump. But it doesn't feel like you're in a slow, laborious canter. That the canter feels energy, powerful underneath you. That's better. Good. Make sure he keeps coming through with that. And then smaller circle, and again make it much smaller. And again, flex him. Yeah, just flex him and ride through this now. Because again, you're just hitting that point where he's wanting to tighten up. And so you keep the circle a little larger. And then you're like, oh, we won't go to that point. Go to that point, find the way through it. Good. Yep, exactly. So what I'm wanting you to do is start to push him away from your right leg and then escalate. So push him away a little bit, then go forward. Good. Now go. Really go. Go on, he didn't answer you. So tell him off. Like, come on. Go, go, go. And like literally gallop. Good. And then return back to the exercise again. So it's just like keep the repetition and be like, you have to go because I've asked you to. Yeah. Any squirting back at you at all, just send him out into a gallop. Good. Good boy. Excellent. So again, push him away from your right leg. Any silliness, just go forward. Good. How does that feel now? Yeah. Yeah, he's more committed through now. Well done. Okay. So when you're ready again, come forward to trot. And then this time, I want you to include more half holds and start to push him up and a little bit more up into the bridle. Like his poles are really good high when he canters, but drops a little bit lower through the trot. So, I want you just to canter again, and then look at where his ears are in the canter, and when he trots, I want them to be in the same place. So again, forward a little bit, test, good, and canter. Yeah, but you know what was good that time? Was that there was no backwardness at all through his pole. Right, so look at where his ears are. Look at the carriage of the neck. Take a mental note of that. Form a picture in your mind. And then you're going to come forward to trot. So when I just dove a little bit at you, so just do that again, canter and trot again. Yeah, good. And you can trot, because it was just that he doesn't dive off balance. Good. Lovely. That was better. So when he drops, exactly, keep just catching him with a little half hold that goes like inclination in being a little bit upward. Good. And again, don't let him lean. Make the rein feel lively. Good. Little bit of flexion in the pole. To the right. Keep the pole height. Because we've not asked him about his pole. Good. And as soon as you ask him and you feel him sit a little bit, then go forward again. Yeah, have this out. You know what to do. If he does jib back at you, just go back to where you were at the beginning. That's your go-to exercise every time. So if he wants to play silly buggers, he's just going to have to work harder. Yeah, exactly. Because this is just you saying to him, keep your good work ethic underneath me. Good, little rounder at the pole, but not necessarily deeper. So just want his nose a little more on the vertical. And a little more still. So it's just getting him to crank that extra notch without going deeper at the pole. And that's the art, I suppose. Good, just there. Yeah, don't let him dwell. You want him upward, energy, not jibbing backwards. Very nice. Loving the trot steps there. Go large and keep the trot step. Good. Get this lovely upward energy. Very nice. Again, just try and settle his mouth a little bit more. And change the rein. Good. Good hand for your height. Good height in the hands there. Well done. Good. Get after him a little bit for the hind leg, but don't go quicker. So ride him up into your hand. Good, lovely steps, but I'd like him a little rounder still. Maybe do the odd transition or two down into halt. And we just could do with just a little bit more flexion over the pole. So halt when you're ready. That was rude. Yeah, rude. So back him up. Right, so try and get him to be more submissive in the pole before you back him up. So submissive first. Is that steam coming off him or you or both of you? So he's still not, for me, soft enough in the pole. So I would work on this submission there until you feel, yeah, he is soft and he has let go a little bit of the bars of his mouth. And then go backwards by drawing your lower leg back and sort of kneeling onto the front of your thigh and your knee, so you lift your seat so that when he goes backwards he needs to lift his back, so your seat needs to be lighter and soft. So keep softening his pole and then asking him back again. I don't mind, it doesn't have to be 5 steps or anything like that, just 1 or 2 good ones. Yeah, better from you that time. Good, good, that's released, well done. Now go straight to trot. Oh, hello. Right, halt again. Yeah, exactly, and then quit. So you've told him, now quit. Sharp, quick, off, and then light again. Attention to you. Good. How does he feel? Yeah, you make the call. Good. And trot. Yeah, lovely. Keep that tempo. Keep that tempo. Maybe sit the trot now. Why not? Lift your stomach up taller. Pull your hips up. Good. Halt. Just your seat. Just your seat. Keep your hands up. So we need to get him so that he halts without all that, like, ridiculousness. If he's soft, go straight to trot, but go right this time rather than left, because his shoulders do disappear to the left as you move forward. If he's not soft, then obviously go back. Good. Very nice move up. Lovely. So keep riding. I want you to ride loads of halts. Don't avoid them because you feel there's an issue. Right. When you halt him, try not to use your hand. Just use your body. No hand at all. In terms of, when I say no hand at all, just holding the contact you have in the trot preceding your halt transition. I think he's worrying about your hand because he feels it come on fairly strong. So this time, just imagine as you feel his legs stop, close your fingers, but don't do anything at all with your hands. Softness in the pole first, obviously. He's got to give, he's got to be soft. Yeah, just hold the contact and then ask him to soften into it. And if he doesn't, then obviously, oh, hello. Where did that come from? Soft. Right, just rub his neck there and be like, you're okay. Right, now trot. Super move. I love that upwardness now, that's good. Right, so this time, halt, but keep your hands exactly as they are now and just close the fingers around the rein to stop him. Yeah, I think it's too much hand. And he's going like, fuck off. He's like, naughty mummy. Good, so again, soft in the pole. So to make him soft in the pole, just literally go, hello, are we there? And if he's not, then obviously you need to soften the pole before you allow him to go forward. That's it, good. And trot, go. Hop. Right, so tell him off because he was behind you. Get off like that. That's it, good. And then again, trot and then halt again. Make sure you're turning your body this way. Remember your hands to be light. Ah, love the steps. Feel that? Good. Like, this is how you teach him to carry himself. And halt. Very little hand, remember? Super. That halt is brilliant. You feel how engaged he is and just ready to move. Super. And the pole's lovely there. Good boy. Yeah, it's not to be rude. And trot. So when you come... Right, we seem to have sorted the halt out. So when you come to trot, try not to squeeze your leg up so much as put your leg on, and then if he doesn't respond to it, give him a kick. So halt again, soft hands. Beautiful. Good boy. Praise him. Good boy. Exactly. So you're just literally going like that with your leg. Trot. And if he doesn't go, kick him. Good. And again. Hop, hop. Quick, quick. That's it. Good. Well done. Lovely steps. This time do a trot, walk, trot transition. So no halt, but ride the walk like you ride the halt without actually halting. So leg just there. Good. Yeah. Praise him there because he's wanting to jump back off your leg. So you can always say that's a really good boy because he's trying too hard now, but that's fine. So just as you walk, keep your hands a little higher and be like, come to the bridle, please, because at the moment he's not really at the end of the rein. Come to the bridle. Keep walking until he comes to the bridle. Good boy. Swing your hips. Walk. Say it to him, walk. Because he's expecting something fancy to happen and already asking him to go to trot. But I want him to meet the end of the rein properly before he trots. That looks good. So make sure he's soft through the poll. Soft through the poll. Walk. Soft through the poll. Praise him a little bit. It's okay, lad. Don't come back. That's it. Now trot. Just do it. Right, so that's where he's a little bit... I think he gets a little confused between do I go forward or do I go up? Good. And forward. Accelerate. Test. Good. Keep going. Very good. Now lift your hands. Keep your shoulders back a little more. And bring the trot to sit a little more. Forward still. That's okay. Go forward though again. Like, just keep to the story. That's it. Yep, you've got to keep to the same story. Don't change your mind. So that starts again with you being like you are at the beginning where you're like, I asked you to go forward, go forward. I don't give a shit which pace it's in. Just go. Good. Forward. That's it. Good. Very nice. Okay, and then just start to let